Today's lesson is Urban Administration from Political Science. We have studied about rural administration, which managed the village administration well, where we studied about some important elected representatives like Panch, Sarpanch, and other important officers to make and also to manage the administration of villages, along with the station head officers and some more. Here we are studying about the urban administration, that stands for administration in the town areas or in city areas. Urban administration has two management or two kinds of administration setup. One is called town administration, another one is administration on large cities. Administration in the small towns are called municipal council or municipality, and the big towns are ruling by municipal corporation. So we can study about what all these are, what are the important functions that they do, etc. Municipalities or municipal corporations has to take lots of decisions as well as to do lots of works to keep the city or the town clean, and also need to manage schools, hospitals, dispensaries, etc., and also need to make the towns and the nearby places so beautiful and so clean and sanitized. So making gardens and maintaining them and also controlling different type of roads and all other facilities, etc., are the important functions that a town administration or urban administration need to manage. In order to solve the problems of people in towns or in cities, the most big organization, that is called municipal corporation, that takes care of street lights, garbage collection, water supply, keeping the streets and market clean, electricity, and all other facilities needed for people. Just like the panchayats are dividing into lots of wards, here the towns or the cities also are dividing into different wards and or is also called councils, and from each council a ward councillor will be get elected. Lots of ward councillors will be there in a municipality, and the head of a municipality elected by people is called a municipal chairperson or chairman, and the elected head of the municipal corporation is called mayor of a corporation and chairperson of a municipality. The demands, requirements, complaints, etc., of people from each ward will be directed to ward councillors by the beginning at first, and these ward councillors have responsibility to inform the demands or the problems of people from each of their wards to the committee. That is, many committees will be created for the easiness of managing all the problems of people, just like water department, sanitation department, health department, food department, or many such departments will be there. So according to the demand or the complaints or the requirements of people, all these complaints or etc. of people will be directed or informed each of that respected committees by each ward member or all the councillors, and then the commission or the committees of all these will sit together to discuss the matter and to find out a solution for the problem of people. As we studied about our rural administration and the role of our panch for each ward, here in case of urban administration also, every councillors have their own responsibility to hear the problems of people from his own ward and to take decision. And if the problem is not within his ward and also need to discuss with other members, then it will be made a problem in front of the commissioner and the administrative staff of the municipal corporation. See, we can study that municipal commissioner and administrative staffs are appointed by the government. They are appointed officials. But we know mayor, municipal chairperson, or the councillors are elected by the people. So two types of administrative officials are there. Just like in case of our rural administration also, panchayat president or ward members are elected, but the panchayat secretary is an appointed person by the government. The major important departments in municipality or municipal corporations, in order to manage the administration of these whole people and also to manage the whole problem, they are garbage collection department, road department, sanitation department, electricity department, water department, health department, etc. All of them have their own responsibilities and have their own officials to manage, and for the head of all these departments are called commissioners. As cities are a huge crowded area with people, lots of vehicles and numbers of buildings of different type, it will be a place, and also the major problem that every of the towns and cities are facing are the proper management of garbage collection, that is waste management. In early time, it was done by the garbage department and its officials appointed by the government. But presently, in order to save money and also to make everything so fast, many of the commissioners of municipalities across the country have started to hire private contractors to collect and also to process garbages. That means instead of collecting all the garbage by the government workers, now it is doing by the private company. This is called subcontracting. That is a kind of contract between government and some other private companies, mainly to manage the garbage from every of the towns. But the payment given to this garbage collectors from private companies are very less, and their job also is temporary. Collecting garbage is also quite a dangerous job, and often these contract workers do not have any access to safety measures or no training, and are also not taken care if they have injured while working. So these also are a kind of problem that the garbage workers are suffering, as they have no any protection from the side of government. But we know, even though departments and officials and officers are there a lot to manage everything, sometimes some of the problems may not be properly solved. That means especially in the form of the proper garbage management may be a problem, or proper water supply may be another problem, or the difficulties of road and the travelers may be another problem. Even though many decisions and also have many officials to make proper decisions and steps, sometimes some problems will be there again. In such a situation, just like in villages also, we have different kinds of methods. In town areas also, people have a method to gather together and also to discuss the problem in or in by themselves, and at last, if there is a required situation, under the leadership of each ward councillor, lots of people will gather together and will have a discussion with their respected department and its commissioners to get a solution. So such an opportunity also is there in towns and also in villages to get their administration, their locality and the safety of the people, broken etc. street light so secure, and also proper. The water taps or the fallen down electricity wire, etc. are the major danger and also trouble in front of people. These all need to manage by their own different and also the respective commissioners or the departments in town areas. So for rural administration, Panchayat Raj is there, and for urban administration, two types of administrative system, just like for big cities, municipal commissioner or municipal corporations will be there, and for small towns it will be under municipalities or municipal councils. In order to manage all the administrations well and also to pay salary for the officials, etc. in town areas, municipalities or municipal corporations are collecting different type of taxes from people those who are residing in that particular locality, in order to give protection for the people and also to give salary and all other managements for the proper administration, well-being, sanitation, health, etc. of people. These cash will be used for all this purpose. So children, we have discussed a lot about the urban administration and its departments, the other officials and the major problems that people faces, and also the solutions from where it come, etc. from this chapter. So let us stop now. Thank you. Have a nice day.